Alright folks, welcome back to another raid video, and we're going to do a champion guide on Godseeker Aniri today. Now, I know I haven't been doing too many champion guides recently. Truth be told, it's been a hell of a lot of work doing this free to plat series. Really enjoying it though, it's good fun, but I haven't had a lot of time to do the stuff that I quite enjoy doing, which is champion guides and arena teams and stuff, so I'm going to make a bit of a push to do more of that over the coming few weeks. So yeah, I thought I'd just cover Godseeker because she's insane. She's like one of the best epics for arena, I believe, in the game. Her kit's pretty unique as well, and if you build her right, she is really, really tough on both offense and defense. So let's just get into her skills as usual, and we'll see what she does first. So our A1 here, it attacks one enemy, heals the ally with the lowest HP by 5% of their max HP. Cannot heal this champion. So that's pretty solid. It's not incredible, but it's a decent A1. Does a bit of healing, that's what you want. The A2 attacks all enemies, heals all allies by 15% of their max HP, then decreases the duration of all buffs on enemies by 1 turn, and increases the duration of all buffs on allies by 1 turn. So that's a really cool ability. You do need a little bit of accuracy if you want to decrease the duration of their buffs, but if you don't put any accuracy on her, she'll just increase the duration of your buffs, which is fine, and probably lower like the buffs on an attacker or something, which is exactly what you want to do. Rise of Glory. This is a really good ability. It's a solid revive. Revives a dead ally, 50% HP and 50% turn meter. Then it resets the cooldowns on all their skills. So that's a very cool ability. But for me, this is the one that really makes her stand out. So it does have a passive effect that the amount of healing allies receive by 10% is increased. So she does have 2 heals on her first 2 skills. So that's going to do more healing. But if you have any other champions that do healing in the game, or like a set, an artifact set or something that will be doing healing, something like Guardian set, that's just going to do more healing. So this is really, really cool. But the active effect, if an ally is about to get killed by a fatal hit, preempts the hit and puts a revive and death on them for 1 turn before the damage is taken. So yeah, they're just going to revive them. So the way this one works is it depends on your champion placement on your team who will be revived first. So say like your whole team dies, the person who's in the lead spot will get revived first, and then it's the second, the third, the fourth. I'll explain that when we're actually in the fights. Now, the best possible way I find to gear her for like a defense-based team is if you can get any reaction accessory pieces on her. She's insane, plus swift parry. This just makes her an absolute nightmare. Obviously this is more of a high-end sort of build here. You can build her on anything, but something really high HP, survivability would be pretty good. This is purely for arena defense, so I'm running at like 4,000 defense, 63k HP, 200 speed. The rest of the stats, yeah, I was really just pushing. I mean, I think I've got like an attack, amulet on here, but it's just for the reaction, so I could get a ton more decent stats out of this, especially if I had like an HP banner with some more resistance or accuracy on it. I think I got an HP. This is actually not too bad a banner there, and it's a pretty decent ring, but again, it double rolled attack, which was unfortunate. But in running her like this, you can run her alongside someone like an Ursaga, something like that. Ursaga's going to heal more if she's in Guardian set, which they all seem to be. But also, you're just going to revive whoever dies first, which is generally going to be your nuker if you're running a nuker on your defense team, or someone like a warlord or anyone. And then that's going to trigger. Then she's also got a decent revive, resets cooldowns on their skills as well. So, Warlord could potentially lock everyone out, then end up getting killed. Then he gets revived quickly. Then he dies again. Then suddenly she can revive him again, and then resets the cooldown in the skills, and he can do stuff again. So there's just loads of possibilities with this champion. She's really, really cool. I think the best way to show her off is just to take her into arena, and we'll show you what she can do. The masteries I'm running, I tend to want to run her in timely intervention, just because whenever anyone gets hit, you want her to take a turn. But yeah, she's pretty solid in this kind of build. If you can build it, this would definitely be the most annoying one for defense. Right, so we'll just take her into arena. Like I said, it's quite a defensive build she's running in just now, so as you can see, I've got her in a pretty heavy defense team here, and it seems to run pretty well. I'm in Platinum at the moment. I think I'm just about sort of top 100 or something. And yes, as you can see, it catches a lot of people out. Now my stupid defense log has decided to cut itself off now, but this was going on all day like this, so I'm pretty sure this guy attacked me like 4 times. Beneath it, there was just loads of people that had to attack 2 or 3 times before they figured out how to beat it. This guy tried 3 times and failed. This guy had to do it twice. This guy had to do it 3 times. This guy managed first time. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of luck involved, obviously, because of Swift parry procs and stuff, because I think 3 of these folk are in Swift parry. But yeah, that is how you use her. Now, what I'll do is I'll just jump into a couple of games with the defense team and see how it works. Let's go against this team. This looks like a pretty solid sort of team. That's like an offense type team, isn't it, really? So I'll run that exact defense that I was running just to show you how it works in real time. Now, obviously, it's not quite the same as on offense because it's not the person that's controlling it. It's the AI. Now, Godseeker, and now this is a pretty specific team I'm running around, obviously, but it would work on many other compositions as well. So as you can see, does all this stuff. We'll just run auto. We did get stunned there. Our Saga is really, really good, so we want her to come back. So revive number 1 there, and now we've got the backup revive here in case things go wrong. And every time she takes the turn, she's getting closer to resetting the cooldown of that revive on death ability. So this might take a while, guys. This is supposed to be a defense team, obviously. So there's 1 down. I didn't have the cooldown reset there, unfortunately. And if I was manual in this, I could have waited to use that A2, and then I could have increased the duration of all those block debuffs, which would have been quite cool. And the extra heals are really coming in handy. So I think at this point the reset should have happened. So hopefully they kill one of my champions soon, and it should just get revived on death, I believe. There we go, revive on death happened, and then boom, we're right back in the fight. So as you can see, it's pretty nuts, especially when you're running someone like an Ursaga who's soaking up all that damage. And then, you know, as long as you're continuing to kind of cycle through the turns. I mean, she's like 200 speed, so she's not super fast, but her cooldowns are fairly short, especially for such a strong passive. I believe it's on a 4-turn cooldown, so it doesn't take too long to actually come around. Right, so here's a really cool thing you can actually do with them. Now I'll take off my offense team, and let's just jump in with, so I think I was using Cardinal, and then I'll use a Madame and not a Kaimar. I'll use a nuker. Who will I use as a nuker? Probably just Ethos, wherever he is. I don't know why he's not at the top. Oh, there he is. So something like this could be quite cool as an offense team. I'm not totally sure if this will work, but if I put Cardinal here, she'll revive first if they all die. Obviously, Godseeker shouldn't die because she's got the 75% reaction accessory thing, so that could almost be a double revive just in case she gets killed twice, because she will get killed, revive with no turn meter, but I do have her running insanely fast, and she's got the passive, the mastery, that gives her speed when everyone's dead. So let's just try it. This is only for shits and giggles anyway, so it could be quite a cool team. Some way of dealing with faster teams than you in Gold 4 anyway, not in Platinum. There we go, that worked as well. She revived, she's going fast. There we go, oh, look at that. And then we just strip. And then we blew them up, probably proc. It worked if we proc Swift parry, but you get the idea. It shows you what the team can do or what you can use her to do. Obviously, this is Platinum Arena. You could chuck this into like a Gold 4 team, no problem, and that is technically one way of dealing with speed teams. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best way, but it's a kind of cool way, can catch people out. Yeah, so let's just jump back in against a good team with a defensive build though. Who do we want to go in against? Let's look for a really offense type kind of team. So something like this is pretty offense-based. You've got Hegemon, you've got Trunda in it as well. That's pretty brutal, so let's jump in against that. Right, so against this team, what I'll do is I'll take out our Saga and I'll run the actual defense that I'm running just now, because I'm actually using a lead from Lydia just to get some more resistance for these two champs. So this probably should work. Let's have a go at this one. The passive should trigger more because they don't have our Saga soaking up all that damage. So let's see who dies first. We've got a revive on death there. There we go, she's revived. And then we'll hit auto. Obviously it would have been nice to use the revive there, but she doesn't use it. Candrafon does his thing. Lydia comes up. That's the other good thing about using Lydia. If they try and do that, it makes life difficult. And we're in a pretty good position now. And yeah, it's like you've always got a backup. You know, you've got one revive on death, and you've got another revive offer, then you've got the healing, and you've got, obviously you want to run her with someone like a Duchess, and then you're gonna steamroll through offenses that way. So yeah, that is Godseeker Aniri, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel as usual. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Godseeker, if you've got any cool builds for her in terms of arena. I know she's really good in like clan boss and stuff, but that's not my specialty area. And yeah, that's it guys. Have a great day. Peace.